everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of Wolves Weekly. I'm Michael Collins, joined today by Western Oregon head football coach Arne Ferguson. Coach, we're in the middle of the signing period, and so far you've signed 22 student athletes to national letters of intent. A solid class I know that you're excited about. Talk a little bit about your overall feelings of the class.
Yeah, well, first of all, our staff did a phenomenal job of expanding our recruiting. Josh Manning, our recruiting coordinator, did an extremely good job of our organization and how to use our time and also look for players that would fit our system. With things that we valued was their work ethic, their competitiveness, and also from winning programs. And the first time ever in recruiting, we really feel like there's some really good players available that because of our facilities and our education program and the size of our classrooms, really believe that Western Oregon was the best fit for them. And we just had to make it work for them as far as being able to see it and also work financially for them.
Great, and I know a focus, as with any recruiting class, is the trenches with the offensive and defensive line, and a number of signees that are in those positions. Talk a little bit about that group.
First of all, last year's recruiting class, we thought we brought in 15 to 16 real good skill players in both the receiving group and also with our DB group. So this year's class is really focused on our D-line and O-line. We brought in 5 D-linemen and 6 offensive linemen, with 3 offensive linemen have some experience before at a JC. Matt Holland is an example of a kid that played 2 years ago at a JC at Victor Valley, that we really expect him to come in, and whether he's a guard or a tackle, he's very versatile, but he's 6'3", he's 310 and very competitive. We're excited to get him hopefully here soon this summer to see what he can do, and along with some other players that on both sides that their impact on our program can be seen very soon, whether it's next year or the year after, because they're big and they're ready to go. So.
And you've also signed a number of specialists in this class as well, especially a couple of cornerback positions that you had to fill. Talk a little about those groups.
Yeah. Well, the kid that jumps out in the Northwest is Riley Henderson. His brother plays in Montana. He came here because he's able to do football and baseball, which is a very good fit for him. In the future, he's looking at pro baseball, see if that's a possibility. Depends on how his college career goes. I mean, that's what his dad's in that field also. So we're very fortunate to have a unique situation where that works. Hopefully everything goes right with the NCAA eligibility, and expect him to contribute fairly soon to see where that fits in. Receiver-wise, we're fortunate to get some receivers that we haven't had as many in the past. We just signed a 6'5", 220 receiver that can run, but he's just still growing, and also a 6'3" receiver out of Madras that we expect him to also get bigger.
And you also have a couple of quarterbacks in this class. Everybody loves hearing about the quarterbacks. Talk about the quarterbacks that you signed. Yeah,
the quarterback's a position that is our most competitive on our team. Philip is from Service, Alaska. He's 6'3", he's 220. Didn't play his senior year other than a couple of snaps. He got hurt with a knee, so he fell underneath the radar. He was high on everybody's radar until then. He's playing basketball now. He's working out all the time, so we're not concerned about his injury. He's very competitive, very smart, and very focused. And Jordan's also that similar mode, but not quite as big, but also throws the ball with very good precision. So we expect really good things out of those two in the future, and we hope to add another couple quarterbacks also.
And now that the signing classes come in and still coming in here in the coming weeks, up next for the program is off-season conditioning and the spring practice, which is very important for like last year's signing classes. They get ready to get onto the field for the first time for a lot of them. Talk a little bit about your focus going into spring practice.
Yeah, well, first of all, with our conditioning, Coach Metzger's done a really good job with our strength and conditioning. We're in the middle of our conditioning right now, 2 days a week with extra sessions, cardio, and also footwork sessions that she runs also. Huge difference from a year before. So with the strength and conditioning, we really see results 2 to 3 years down the road. So we're really seeing some very exciting results that we haven't seen out of our big guys and our small guys too. The quickness, the ability for them to run at a high speed for consistently. For example, this morning for an hour was pretty impressive. Our spring ball starts April 8th, and then I think our spring game's tentatively for that Saturday, which is May 4th, is what we're looking at.
Great. Well, we're really looking forward to it and seeing all the newcomers have to offer, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for joining us on Wolves Weekly. I'm Michael Collins.